Ninjago core sets have officially been revealed. So first, before I talk about any of the sets, I'd like to say I'm not going to say much about the sets because most of these sets I will be getting, and I want to save most of my thoughts for any reviews that I may be doing on them. But I'll give you, a few of my thoughts on them rather than, just reviewing the set and not even having it in hand. Plus, you know, my ideas of the set may change from whatever it looks like here compared to whatever I have if and when I buy the sets. So with that said, I guess let's get into the first set down here. So here is Lloyd's Ninja Street Bike, which is, a tiny 4 plus set that's just, a nice $10 set. Comes with Lloyd on a motorcycle, one of the new Bone villains, and he's, I guess, either protecting or trying to get the Sword of Fire. It's on a little pedestal. It's an okay set. It's for younger kids, of course. So, personally, I'm probably not gonna get the set, but I may get the set just to, review it. So, it looks like an overall good set. I like that new printed part right there. Oh, oops. Yeah, that printed part. I like the gold on the bike too. It looks, like I said, like a pretty good set. I like this little shrine build with the kind of like skeletal parts right there. Overall, looks like a pretty okay set. Next, I want to talk about Kai's Ninja Race Car Evo. So, this set is also $10. We have a couple $10 sets this coming wave, and so this set kind of reminds me of Lloyd's Evo car, but of course this one's cheaper, definitely smaller, different wheels. They look like they're like plastic wheels. Don't look like they have like any rubber around them. But this looks like a pretty good set for $10. It doesn't come with any villains, so it's just like it just comes with Kai and a car, which is kind of cubic, which I actually personally kind of like the shaping of the car and how they use that cockpit piece to round it. And then, of course, it's an Evo set, so it has that Evo thing to where you don't have to build the set completely. So it's got that, and then it, adds some gold katanas, some Ninjago flair, I guess you could say. And yeah, it just looks like an okay set. I like the stickers on it, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say on this one until, maybe I reviewed it. So, next, Jay's Lightning Jet Evo, which seems to be a mix of his Season 1, which was Rise of the Snakes, Golden Weapon, you know, jet vehicle with his combo mech jet from last year. And this set looks pretty good. It's very similar to Kai's, just a little jet for Jay. Comes with a few blasters on the side. Like I said, most of these sets, they're like core, so like they have the Evo thing. So this set, the blasters aren't added until like the second bag with all the other golden stuff. So yeah, pretty simple set. It's $10, but it's overall a pretty good set. So on to the next set, Nia's Water Dragon Evo. It's an Evo style dragon, kind of like the ones Kai and Jay got for last year's Evo wave, and this set looks pretty good. This set, it kind of reminds me of our water dragon that we got for Seabound, but it's like a tiny build of it. At least it seems to me. I like how there's like a lot of white in it, kind of showing like the waves and stuff. And I like the shaping of it, how it's like a smooth shape, and it has the EFO thing to it. So second bag, it adds some golden armor, and for its wings, it's just simply two blades on each side, which feels okay for a water dragon because I mean, they don't really need to fly that much since they're just swimming in the water, which I feel like was good attention to detail from the Lego designers, and it comes with a bone warrior in this set, and he has a little, I think he has a glider in this set. Yeah, he has a glider made of the bone weapons from the weapon pack, which I feel is pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this set before, I may review it. So, I'm overall good set, and I'm probably gonna get it. So this next set is one of my favorites. It's Lloyd's Mech Battle Evo. So it's a duel between him and one of the skeleton warrior people in a mech of their own. It's like an Evo style mech. They finally gave Lloyd a proper mech. Let's go. And this set is like the some of the other ones. I don't know exactly how the Evo thing works in this set because they only show how it works on Lloyd's. So looks like in the first one with Lloyd, you get a basic Lloyd mech, a golden one, and then update it with swords in the back and two shoulder pad looking things. Honestly, this looks like a really good set. It's definitely better from the 4 plus one they gave us last year. And then Lloyd is the only character who got a new suit for this wave. He got this one in this set, a new Golden Ninja Lloyd. This suit looks amazing. But yeah, and then the villain mech has it looks pretty good, and then the villain in the set, pretty decent printing. Or I mean, I don't know about the printing quality because of course, like I said, I don't have the set. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna save most of my thoughts on the set for my review because I'm definitely buying this set. No, no way I'm not. I mean, no way I'm doing it initially. I'm not gonna buy every set I want at the same time because of course I need to keep some money. But yeah, overall, really good set. Can't wait to get it. So this next set is Cole's Earth Dragon. So it's, like I said, they're coming out with a bunch of a few dragons for the rest of the ninja, and we finally have one for Cole now. And this set is kind of weird. So the weird thing, okay. So first of all, like I said, all of these sets they have the Evo thing. This one kind of looks like a frog at first. Then, I mean, it kind of looks like a dragon, but that's really only the wings and horns and tail that give it off. But if we look at the from the side, it's got like this big chunky up front body, and then it's slender in the back, which definitely reminds me of like a frog. But overall, it looks like an okay set. And then the bone person in this set has like a little spider thing he can sit on, which looks amazing. I like how they're mixing it up for the villains now. And also definitely that flag on the dragon also looks cool. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about this set. Besides, I may get this set. I'm not certain on it. It's definitely like, how many pieces does it have? 285 pieces for about $35. It's a bit like Kai's. It's a bit overpriced, but not too overpriced. Like maybe 30 would have been a good price for it, but I mean, it's still a pretty good set. Now this set is one of the weirdest sets in my opinion of the wave. Kai's Mech Rider Evo. So what it basically is it's a mech that rides a motorcycle. Which, speaking of that, I heard that from Marvel we're also getting a Ghost Rider mech, which has a similar thing going on. But yeah, this set is $50, which is kind of it's pretty expensive. I mean, for what we're getting, because the mechs seem to be only about $10, and then that would make this mech or this bike. I mean, because the mech is like $10, so the bike would have to be about, let's see, $40, around $40 for it. Well, it's not actually $50. It looks like, yeah, it's just 45, but that would put the bike at $35, which that bike doesn't look like it's worth that. But anyway, going off talking about the set, first of all, has the Evo thing, so this looks like you add on some golden stuff to the bike. Also, it comes with that new blade piece that I've been seeing in these sets. I mean, it hasn't been in any sets we've looked at, but as we go on, more sets will start to have these new golden blade pieces, which seems like Ninjago just keeps every set wave, they're giving us new golden blades, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, seems to be a staff, kind of like the Crystal Kings. Oh yeah, so. But yeah, and it comes with the Skeleton King, Nia and Kai, and one of the Bone Warriors, which pretty good minifigure selection. But yeah, this set just seems a bit expensive for what it is. But it's still a good set. I'm gonna say it's still a good set. The mech, to me, though, it like doesn't have one of those ninja tiles, and it also reminds me kind of like a Samurai X mech. That's kind of just me, because it has like those black shoulder pads. It just reminds me of one. But that may just be me. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this set. I may be getting this one, but I don't know how soon it's gonna be. I may actually get it late next year rather than getting it at launch. Okay, so for this next set, it's the Creative Ninja Brick Box. It's like those, little brick packages that we would get in other themes, and it would just come with a bunch of bricks so you could build anything. I haven't seen one that's come with minifigures, but this is the first time they've done it for Ninjago, at least while I've been alive, or for what I've known. I was born in 2010, so you know, I kinda know, I mean, I've seen Ninjago a lot. I mean, I don't know if I've been there since the beginning watching it, but I'm definitely older than the show. But talking about the set, it's just a standard brick box. It comes with a few, tiny builds. Here's like a 360 of some of the ideas they want you to build. A few little temples, even a blacksmith shop, and some training things. A few vehicles here. And minifigure wise, it comes with Kai, Nia, a reprint of Master Wu, a Bone Warrior, and then these two people, apprentice male and apprentice female. Pretty interesting. I think they're like substitute characters for any kids playing with it. I mean, that's probably why they don't have names. But yeah, I may be getting this set just for some of the printed parts that come in it, and any extra pieces, because I don't really want this set for any of the main uses for it, which are, well, I mean, those are the uses, using the extra pieces, but I'm probably not going to build any of the ideas. I may build one or two of them, but then after that I'll just use the pieces for whatever. But yeah. Now onto my favorite set. This set is Jay's Titan mech. So it's a Titan mech for Jay, kind of like Lloyd's from Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu and Zane's from Legacy and Possession. But yeah, it's a really good looking set. And it looks like it has knees this time around, which most of the mechs don't have knees. I like how they put white as one of the main colors in this set. It just is different. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I remember watching this one video where Bricks by Mind, yeah, he was making custom Evo mechs, and he used white for Jay's torso because he couldn't find, because there weren't any other colors for the main place where a character would sit. So he just had to deal with white, and but Lego used white in this, and it looks pretty cool. I also like those blasters on the shoulders. And also something else I noticed that I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but he has two swords on the side of one of his legs, and he also has one big one. They all have lanterns at the end, which is pretty interesting, but he can take his big sword and put it over there while using another sword. He could use technically both of those tinier swords right there. Let me see if I can find that picture. Yeah, right there. He's using both of them. Now, honestly, I don't know why Lego did it, but it's a pretty cool inclusion. Another thing is there's a little cart build where you can shoot out of it, and I guess it's for the skeletons. I mean, it's got a lot of skeletal things on it and the skeletons colors. And then the figure, we get a mini pixel bot. I don't think it's called a mini pix in this set. I think they call it a pixel bot. I think I've zoomed in on that image before. Yeah, up here it's got the names, I think. But it may be a bit hard to see. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, up here. You can kind of see it. It says Pixel Bot up there. But yeah, so pretty good. So like she's got swords. It's more of a samurai take on a Pixel Bot, and I really like it. And then we get a new like cow skull piece in red on one of the Bone villains. So that's pretty cool. And it comes with the Bone King again. I like how like it's kind of like the Bone King seems to be like the main villain. And think if this was a season, it would be very crazy for them to be including the main villain. Like I said, it's not really a main villain because it's not actually a season of the show. But if he were the main villain, it's really cool that they included him in a lot of sets. Another thing I like is like the new flags on the side. Those flags look pretty interesting. But that's all I have to say. I may get this set, but it's a little expensive, it being $80. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get this set. So the last set that's here that I mean, it's the last set that I can talk about. I've talked about all the other ones. But it's Zane's Ice Dragon Creature. It's a Zane Dragon. We haven't had one in a while from what I've seen. I mean, it's a really good set. It has some unique coloring on it. It's got like a weird turquoise color, an off turquoise, I would say. I mean, it kind of looks like a white mixed with a bit of turquoise. That's all I can say. It has 3 legs for some reason. That's really interesting. And it's an ice dragon. It looks like it has a new mold for the head. Let me see if I can show it a bit better. Yeah, a new mold for the head. If you can see, it's kind of like Jay's, but like it's got some more translucence on it, and it's got I think a new a jaw for the bottom. It looks like they use a droid arm to connect it, but that's how they did it, I think, in Lloyd's. They may have, I don't know, I haven't had that set. I like the wings, like they're long wings, yeah, they're like pretty long wings. I like them, but only thing I wish is that we had a bit of cloth on them, because I mean the brick belt is they're like I said, it's good for a water dragon because that really just swims. But this thing is trying to actually fly. but it's got like ice wings. But I mean, it's okay. But I like the long flag on it. It kind of it's different from the normal shorter Evo flags we got. And there we go again. Some of the new golden blade piece. And some golden claws, some golden horns. Looks pretty good. There looks to be a spider shooter. This is a 2-in-1, which is kind of weird. It turns into this weird mech form. It's kind of weird. Uh, but yeah, I like the figure selection. It's overall a really good set. And so that's all I gotta say on this set. So, hey, so, this is the end of the video. I really enjoy the set, looking at the sets. I can't wait for them to come out. What I want to say though is I want to set a subscriber goal by the end of the year. I know we only have 1 month to set it, so it's kind of stupid to be setting one. But I'd like to set a 20 subscriber milestone because I've made a video on this before. But you have to get to 10. I think it's 10,000 so that I can review sets, without having to pay for them because Lego will just send them in. That way I'll be able to review more sets, and this time I would be able to review more of them because then I wouldn't have to be paying for them, and any sets that are really expensive won't be out of reach anymore. So yeah, the 20 subscribers would just help us reach that a bit quicker. So yeah, I just want to hit that. I think of that as a New Year's resolution. Or, well, I mean, it's not really a New Year's resolution because it's before the new year. But I just, I'm just setting one. I've seen other people set it. So that's all I have to say. So, I guess, bye.